The Honda VFR, a legendary bike known for its reliability, smooth V4 engine and timeless looks. But no machine is perfect, especially after decades on the road. So let's take a deep dive into everything that's wrong with my VFR and what would it take to fix it. The first thing that's wrong with my beautiful VFR is the rear wheel. It has a slight wobble. It's not crazy bad, but enough to feel it at higher speeds. Likely caused by a small bend in the rim or just an issue with the hub. A proper fix: either get a wheel straightened or possibly replace it entirely. A used rear wheel for those bikes go anywhere between 100 and 200 euros depending on the condition, and I just keep my eyes open because it irritates me just a little bit. So it's not a very big deal, just a little bit annoying at times. Next up, it sometimes take a little longer to start. Now VFR are known for their bulletproof engines, but they sometimes have starter problems or weak batteries or fuel system issues. In my case, the battery is replaced and the spark plugs also, so I don't really know what's going on. It just happens sometimes, like 1 out of 10, and it just can't start somehow. It just don't go round. Sometimes it does go round, it won't spark, and sometimes it won't go round at all, and most of the time it just starts fine. So a really strange issue. I have no clue how to fix it because I have no clue what's wrong. Yeah, so that's the second thing wrong with this amazing bike. Next up, there's sometimes, usually it shifts flawlessly, amazingly smooth and everything you expect from a Honda. Sometimes it just won't go into gear, and that is into first gear. Sometimes you really have to push up and then push down again, and sometimes it just stays between 4 and 5 or 5 and 6 or 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, and it really happens 1 out of I think 200 shifts, but sometimes happens. I have no clue what's wrong. It's just probably old. I think I might replace the clutch probably this summer or somewhere, and maybe it helps. If you know what could be wrong, let me know down below. Thank you very much. And next up, this is not Honda's fault because it's aftermarket, but I installed heated grips because, as you can see in this video, I ride in very cold and wet conditions, and when it's 3 degrees Celsius I would like to heat up my hands, so I don't want to get cold, but somehow it some days stopped working. I think it got killed by the voltage regulator, which died twice already, but I don't know. New heated grips are like 50-60 euros, and I probably have to replace them, but I had no time yet to do so, but it's also broken. Next up, we have a small leakage in my exhaust. It's at the bottom between the two parts connecting at the bottom of the bike, and it's been leaking for over a year. And the problem is you can't really buy an original new, so you have to buy an original very rusted as well. So you don't get anything by buying original rusted, and all aftermarket new bikes or exhausts, I heard they fit very bad, so in practice you will be having a very bad time installing it. So the leakage is very small, So I really am in doubt if I have to fix it. If I will fix it, a replacement will easily cost 500 plus euros, which is a lot of money. But if it's worth it, it's worth. What do you guys think? Is it worth spending the money? And has anyone experienced buying an aftermarket alloy exhaust system? And last but not least, the voltage regulator. I replaced it already twice on this bike. The first one with an original one, 120 euros. It's this one you're seeing in the video was 10 euros from AliExpress. It's running great so far for I think 5 or 6 months. There's a video about this issue, but I think I have to replace it again. Those bikes, those voltage regulators are just going down. I ordered a new one on AliExpress already because this one is doing its job, but it's technically not broken at this moment. Well, it will be broken in no time. So there you have it, everything that's currently wrong with my VFR. It's not perfect, but I love it even more. And honestly, part of the fun of owning an older bike is keeping it on the road. Would you fix all of these things or just ride until it really breaks down? Maybe what would you replace first? Please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more motorcycle content. Thank you for watching. This is Ed.